What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And guys, the main topic of today's video is calm before the storm. And I honestly think that we are on the edge of something big, and we have all the signs that something big is coming. And to be honest, I don't know whether this news or this action is positive for the community or not. We will find it out. But before we dive deep into all of this, guys, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and drop me a line in the comment section for whatever reasons you want. So, first of all, guys, I have to say that we don't have a lot of major news for the last couple of days and for today, for the end of this week as well. But let me remind you that we have several deadlines and not all of the community members remember about all of them, and probably I also forgot some of them. That is why if I missed something, please drop me a line in the comment section. So, first of all, I want to show you this tweet that was originally published by Bird Lady Royal Pigeons, and that was reposted by Costas just a couple of days ago. Costas wrote, "Thank you, Money Suit. Seems like MMTLP community forgot. Next beach hydrocarbons and trade station next week. Interesting." And the original tweet is following. "It is frustrating. Luckily, NBH has that hearing for information with trade station next week." And guys, yes, I almost forgot about this deadline. Next Bridge Hydrocarbons has these hearings in regards to the trade station imbalance and in regards to the number of shares short on their books. And that is why this news might also be interesting for the community. Next one, let me remind you that Richard Hoffman has his deadline for the arbitration, and it is set to June 17th, if I remember it correct. And he is in the process of arbitration against Fidelity. On top of that, he is waiting for the resolution of the decision that should change the main arbiter in his case. That is why, guys, we also have to keep an eye on his arbitration, because in general, his arbitration might create a precedent, and then, depending on the result, Richard Hoffman is ready to push this case forward to federal court again, and this federal court should make a ruling based on some previous decisions, and this ruling most likely should be in favor of MMTLP community. That is why, guys, keep an eye on his updates as well. On top of that, let me remind you that Due Diligence on April 17th wrote this tweet. "MMTLP, good lord, I can't even speculate anymore. So let's clear this up. What I said was that I believe that the writing is on the wall as to how NBH intends to resolve this situation. And I said that I believe that within 90 days we will see this roadmap formally laid out. So, 90 days from April 17th is July 17th, and we have a little bit less than a couple of months till this deadline as well. So, let me remind you about another deadline, and you know that Mark Basil is about to file a major lawsuit that potentially, and I'm pretty sure about this, should be a RICO lawsuit. And this is the first lawsuit that is based on this type of criminal laws. That is why, guys, I think we have not more than a couple of days or 1 week at most till this happens. On top of that, let me remind you that Mark Basil is still awaiting the results of one of his petitions that he filed, I guess, back in December or back in January against OTC markets in order to find out the names of wrongdoers and short sellers. And guys, this petition is quite interesting because previously all the petitions that were filed by MMTLP community were denied because they were filed against FINRA and SEC. And FINRA definitely has a total immunity and they are pretty much on a safe territory because of their immunity. But OTC markets don't have this immunity, and that is why this petition is pending right now. And I think the wrongdoers are trying to kick this can down the road for as long as possible. And it is quite interesting case as well. So, and now let me remind you that we have basically lack of news from Congress and from Representative Ralph Norman in particular in regards to the hearings date that should be scheduled for MMTLP community. Let me show you this tweet that was published by Rocky 9 hours ago, and it was reposted by Glass Guy. First of all, let me show you these screenshots. It is the screenshots from the Twitter account of Representative Ralph Norman. And as you can see, on February the 1st, he wrote this. For those concerned about MMTLP and the MMTLP fiasco, I received a lengthy response from FINRA, link below. I'm looking forward to talking with Dennis Neal on Neal podcast very soon about this. Still waiting on a response from you, SEC. And guys, he's talking about the response to the major letter that was prepared by Ralph Norman and his office back in December of 2023. And it was, I guess, December 22nd of 2023, where he asked several questions, several tricky questions to FINRA and SEC. And we know that all of these answers were miserable and pathetic. Let me show you next the next screenshot. Representative Alec Rain also responded to the tweet that was published by Ralph Norman, and he wrote this. We will keep pushing on this until the MMTLP community gets the answers and transparency that they deserve. It's been well over a year now. Enough is enough. So, guys, Alec Rain said that they will keep pushing this case. But for now, I don't see that any of Congress members are trying to perform any substantial actions toward the resolution. That is why I'm quite concerned as well. So, let me show you this tweet again from Representative Ralph Norman. Just received this empty response from the SEC regarding MMTLP. 6 days late and worthless. Completely unacceptable. And despite this answer was completely unacceptable in Ralph Norman's opinion, and in my opinion as well, definitely, we don't have any further updates from him or his office. Next one. Here is the set of screenshots of the letter that was made by TMTG, and in this letter, Devin Nunes addressed to the major letter of MMTLP community that was signed by 74 Congress members. And this case is the most promising, but I have to admit that TMTG is trying to achieve their own goals. And the main point of this fight is that their goal is extremely close to our goal as well, and that is why we can unite our efforts in order to push this case forward. But for now, guys, let me show you that if you try to search MMTLP mention on Ralph Norman's Twitter account, the latest update that he published in his Twitter account was made on February the 6th, and I just read this tweet for you, where he said that the answer from SEC was completely unacceptable. And guys, why in the world we don't have any substantial updates from Congress, any public information that might be disclosed without any negative consequences for MMTLP community? And I'm pretty sure that something is happening behind the scenes. We have a lot of headliners in our community who are consistently working with Congress and who are working in order to achieve our goal. But guys, definitely we need more information in regards to this case. So, let me show you another quite interesting tweet that was published on May 22nd by Bujon Capital. And he said, Reds leading the sinking ship. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon signals retirement is closer than ever. Next one, Davos Forum founder Klaus Schwab to step down. Next one, FDIC chair Martin Grunberg to step down as new bank rules loom. Next one, HSBC CEO announces surprise retirement. So guys, is it a coincidence that a lot of major C-level executives just mentioned about their potential retirement. And I have to say that it is not the end. Junk Savvy added this 9 hours ago. Don't forget Vanguard CEO Tim Buckley. And I have to say that all of these C-level executives are the heads of major companies that potentially might be involved in the short selling activity and especially in the naked shorting activity. That is why, guys, I think without any substantial news for the last several days, we are about to see something big, and this major update is coming. I don't know what might be the major idea of this update and whether it will be positive or negative for the community, but definitely something big is coming. On top of that, I want to pay attention to this update, to this tweet that was written by Meta News. And Ralph Norman 17 hours ago said this: it is beyond me that we haven't passed this yet. And he refers to the tweet that was made by Representative Andy Biggs. And these people are trying to solve other problems that are not related to MMTLP community. But guys, Meta News wrote this: any updates on MMTLP? It's been 531 days now. Can we get an update on a congressional hearing? And yes, we have to see more information. We have to know more about these issues. And for now, it is a 100% silence from the Congress side. That is why, guys, a lot of people are losing faith in this case. But on top of that, I want to pay attention to this tweet that was published by 100mph back in October of 2023. And let me show you, let me quote you just part of this quite big tweet. Just want to make sure everyone understands what's really going on here. The federal court case identified the counterfeit stock from unregistered brokers. The judge even said that the matter needed to be reviewed, suggesting another case would be required to resolve the matter. The case was not about counterfeit stock. It was about the dividend, a special cash dividend, sold, not borrowed, sold by an unregistered broker. Official federal court document, and he added the number of this document. And here's the quotation from page 15 of 22. It says, the 327 million shares in whole or in part sold by Nobilis through COR clearing to Coalicio and or its affiliates were issued after the June 30th, 2015 record date and thus were ineligible for any dividends. And guys, let me quote you further. Why is CRGP and MMTLP similar? CRGP and MMTLP are the only two US domestic securities in history to expose illegal stock registration and the share imbalance in broker allocation via a FINRA U3 halt and trap all of the criminals involved. MMTLP was illegally registered to trade by a market maker and quoted on an expert market at the same time when it was created by the same OTC registration exemption that was used for CRGP. On September 28, 2021, the 15C2-11 amendments cleared a path for brokers to commit fraud while regulatory agencies never enforced trade settlement law. The expert market was born. On October 7th of 2021, MMTLP began trading on the expert market illegally before listed as Pink OTC. MMTLP is security that trapped all the criminals. CRGP is the security that set a precedent, showing an unregistered broker activity, so MMTLP had support to succeed in a court of law. And guys, this is the crucial part of these similarities, because CRGP case has to help our case in the upcoming lawsuits and in current lawsuits because of their similar origination and similar activity of wrongdoers. That is why, guys, we have to use any possible path to the resolution. And I think this type of reminders from our community members might be very important for the people who just stepped into this case and who is thinking about the new lawsuit, new upcoming lawsuits. And guys, let me tell you my personal story. I have a wife and 2 children aged 11 and 15, as well as a small dog. After 30 years of living in Russia near the Baikal Lake, we decided to move. Now we reside in Serbia. Although I don't own any MMTLP shares, I invest a lot of time creating daily MMTLP videos. I have been doing this every day without days off and holidays for more than 1.5 years. Now I wish to buy back this time from my family, from my children. We've agreed that I will ask the MMTLP community to support me, and I will give all the money to the children. Therefore, if you believe that I am providing useful content for you and wish to support me, you can join my Patreon account. For $5 a month, I will add your name to my list of supporters if you wish. Thank you in advance. The link you can find in the description below. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up.